널 기다렸어.
Welcome back, everybody, to the StarCraft 2 Star League Season 2 of 2016. We have completed 19 games. We have 10 more to go. Or rather, does that make any sense? Maybe 11 more to go.
Yeah, 11 more.
So,
all right,
we're getting close.
Cure is still a top contender here. 4-3 with 2 away wins. Absolutely a good chance he gets out of this group. He's got 3 left to play versus soO, Bomber, and TY. So basically, he only has 2 matches left to play. We all know TY is going to Shrek him. It's going to be a 10-0.
Well,
that's
I mean,
the dream.
Maybe he squeaks out some kind of weird away cheese against him, because if he did, that would put him way ahead of everybody else. If everybody else loses to TY, he gets that extra win. soO, though, is a very interesting contender in this group because he showed some really good games and some really weak games.
He's looking really weak versus Terran. You know?
There's so many Terrans in this group.
He looks really upset, too. Hopefully he can channel the rage, because that's where soO gets all his power.
He's trying to get really angry right now.
Yeah.
He's thinking about that one time he got bullied on the playground for playing in StarCraft or something. He's
I'm pretty sure soO bullied people, man. Like, he was like, he like stole the lunch money of the guy who told me he wasn't smart. He like stepped on the guy's shoe when he was trying to get on the bus, and the guy's shoe fell under the bus, and he's like, haha, go get it, and like stepped on. All right, guys. Let's go into King Sejong Station for game number 20.
Welcome back to King Sejong Station. Maybe familiar, we just played on this map. Down here in the bottom right, in the red, it is Cure, our Terran player.
And up to the top left in blue, his opponent is soO. soO versus Protoss, but 0-3 versus Terran. Very, like, bipolar difference there.
And if he keeps this up, he's going to end at 4-6. So he better find a way to defeat some Terrans. Now, that game against Bomber, that was kind of a fluke. He went for a weird cheese on Runes of Endian. It got scouted out by a medevac that looked like it was going for a drop of its own, and Bomber just pulled back and easily defended because it was that Ling Queen cheese with the 3-4 drop overlords, and it just got scouted out, and it was an easy defense back at home.
Easy peasy.
Yeah.
I'm like lemon squeezy.
That wasn't away cheese too, by the way, the soO game.
Yeah. We'll see if he's got an away cheese plan for this. Yeah, Group A for away cheese.
Oh, boy.
I have a feeling he's, like, to be totally honest, based on the play we've seen from him today and his inability to play macro games versus Terran, or his, like, unwillingness, perhaps, rather than inability, because I know he can play macro games. He's actually a macro god and is consistently, like, 3 second places in a row, which is very impressive.
Yeah.
And, like, 4 GSL finals in a row, if I remember correctly. But anyway, incredible player. Really good in this matchup in the past. I think his best matchup, in my opinion, is ZVZ, and second is ZVP. But based on the way he's been playing today, I would be more surprised if we don't see Nidus or Aggression than if we just see like him take like a greedier 4th base and get Baneling speed out and play normal. Oh, she's not shy.
She stumped me, man.
I'm like, I don't know, maybe she's like, maybe she works for the coffee company, the cup she was holding up. She wanted to model it out.
Perhaps.
But she wasn't that good because they put her off real quick, man. I don't know what coffee that was.
Yeah, it
didn't work on me.
Didn't get to see it. I'm looking forward to another TVC on King Sejong Station. We haven't had that today, and it's been only PVTs so far on this map. So,
all right, what I know for sure, let's see how the pattern continues. Like, soO will not lose anything to this Reaper, right? Look at this position on these Lings. Baneling Nest. Okay, here we go. Guess what?
Boy.
I mean, I called it, man. This is just not going to be anything normal ever for soO in this matchup. He's not playing that. He doesn't want to. 8 Lings on the way, 10 Lings on the way. This Reaper is a problem, though, and it needs to be dealt with. If the Reaper scouts this, gets wind of this, Cure defends it. It's as simple as that. This is his
He's already making a bunker. I mean, that's going to be a great start, right? There's going to be a lot of Lings and Banelings that do come out, but You've got a bunker, you can start to set up a wall. Gives you a better chance at holding this.
It doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out that, like, soO is just not playing macro games in this matchup.
He's going to get up the ramp. He sees all the lings.
Ling speed finishes. He sees all the lings. Tank's already on the way. Starts a Viking to help deal with drops potential. And I think we're going to see a second bunker, probably a third bunker as well on the high ground.
I love that positioning, too.
Yeah.
Very safe.
The only problem with that positioning is if he blows it up there, he'll lose his plate. I'm just kidding. That's not a problem. This first bunker will go down, but there's a siege tank. Actually, will it go down? Yeah, just barely. That recipe wasn't repairing.
Trying to get this around here, but he's eating so much damage on these lings, and that siege tank is totally protected. Best he can do here is just defend. I'm not sure what they were screaming about. Defend the second base, the natural here, from being... Well, he's going to go for it, actually. Baneling's rolling up the ramp here.
He doesn't have enough lings for the follow-up, even if he kills this depot, and I think that's still a tight wall. Oh, the repair. Doesn't even get the depot. GG.
Unbelievable. soO trying to go for a cheese cure. He sniffs it out, gets that Reaper up, scouts everything, and it's an easy defend from there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
That was a weak game, man. That's actually, like, I almost want to say that game looked pathetic. It was like one of the weakest cheeses there's ever been. That was a cheese we would have seen in, like, the GSL open seasons, or, like, in, like, the very beginning of Code. It's like, this is just not ever since Heart of the Swarm, this is not really a thing anymore. Like I said, the Void's even weaker. And I'm like, look at this, and I'm like, okay, this is like Diamond League. Like, all right, I hope I can get Masters. I don't really deserve to be there. Like,
I hope I can kill him. I don't deserve to be in this tournament.
This is something you do when you're like, okay, I'm playing a best of 5 versus Bomber. It's like the round of 8. I want to go to the semis, and it's game 3 on King Sejong Station. I'm up 2-0, or I'm even at 1-1. And I'm like, all right, let me try this build. I got this build I want to do. This is not a best of 1 build you do during Bomber when you're like really low down in the group. Now he's 2-4.